Next on Unleashed.
I don't want someone to see me and think of that Chopstick song.
Punch, 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 punch. My daughter's been through a lot, so I want to have a really great birthday party for her.
So, this is a big event.
She's a tough kid.
So I really want to make this outfit special.
I was envisioning more fluttery, feathery. This is killing me.
Sarah, may I take your wing? My name is Garo. I design couture for socialites, outrageous costumes for performers, and clothing for anyone who wants something truly original. In my world, fashion is personal.
I'm trusting him, and hopefully he's gonna bring it.
You could say I'm part designer and part therapist. Talk to me. With a single outfit,
He got what I needed.
I can unleash the real you.
This is who I am now. It's the new me.
I'm feeling a little wound down, could you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh.
There we go. He's good.
It's better than a cup of coffee.
All right, let's get to it.
All right.
Shall we?
My name is Sarah. I moved here from Oregon. I have 2 kids. I work on Wall Street as an office manager for an engineering firm. I think the main reason I wanted to go see Garo was because my daughter's 10th birthday is coming up. I want to have a very special party for Alexis. I'm trying my very hardest to make up for a pretty tough time. I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. How you doing?
A little taken aback. It's great. So much clutter in a tiny space.
I know.
It's
We
like
like it that way. Let's talk about it. It's very important to me to get a fundamental understanding of my clients at the very beginning of the process. This is pretty much what drives the entire experience for me.
It's going to be my daughter's 10th birthday.
Good.
And I want something really amazing. I basically want something that she has never expected, like, out of her mother. Me and the father of my children had a really, really rough separation. I could see what it did to both the kids. Their whole world was, like, ripped out from underneath them. And we no longer had the great house, you know, on the hillside. Moved into a little tiny 1-bedroom in Harlem. I was no longer a stay-at-home mom with my own business and going to school. I was working 3 jobs, which can be stressful because you don't know how you're gonna pay your rent. You don't know how you're gonna pay for your kids' tuition. You don't know where your groceries are gonna come from. It can be scary, but on the other hand, when you know that you're doing it for more than just yourself, you make that effort. Sometimes they would ask, when are we gonna go back? When are we gonna go home? And I was like, well, this is our home now. It's been hard. It's been really hard. You know? I would cry myself to sleep sometimes at night. But I've watched my daughter take the adversity, and she's been such an inspiration to, like, never give up. She just takes what's difficult and makes it into something amazing.
Wow. There's a lot riding on this.
She's a tough kid. Tougher than me in so many ways, you know. And smart and brilliant. And through all of this, she's always maintained being a straight-A honor roll student, which for me is huge. So this is like my way of showing my appreciation of, wow, we did it. We're in this together, and this is what happened, and I just want to make it up to her.
Wow. This is a celebration of so many things.
Yes. Life, 10th birthday, accomplishments. It's a momentum.
I love it. And I think that her daughter deserves it. And I think that it's meaningful to Sarah to, like, really show her daughter that she wants to do something beautiful for her. So this is a big event. What are you looking for?
I know for a fact that Alexis, you know, has a very special love for the hummingbird, which we both share. And I want that definitely to be part of the theme.
Cool. Hummingbirds are beautiful. I love hummingbirds.
Absolutely. So I'm giving you that creative edge to, like, transform this into something that represents that.
God, this is gonna be so much fun. I'm very excited about this.
I want Garo to make me into something just beautiful.
Oh.
Something that
So she's a fun
my daughter will be like, oh my God, Mom, wow, wow. The wow factor.
My name is Trevor Joe. I was born in Beijing, China. I'm here to see Garo because I am having a Chinese New Year party. I want my outfit to reflect my personality, not what other people may think my personality is.
Good to meet you.
Trevor.
Pleasure. So come on back. Let's have a seat and let's have a chat. Trevor is a Chinese-American artist, and he's come to me to have a jacket made to wear at a Chinese New Year's party.
I moved to America when I was 5. I went to school and there was, I think, one other Asian kid in there. The kids would like want us to fight because we were both Asian. You know, it's like there can only be one or something. Kids were making fun of me because I was different and Chinese, you know, and so I ended up pushing that part of myself away and trying to almost like become everyone else. It's crazy because a teacher of mine actually approached my parents to change my name because I was getting in a lot of fights because they were like, oh, ching chong, you know, whatever. And so I became Trevor. Because my Chinese name is Joyo, which means to travel.
It's funny because like I grew up on Long Island and my parents were immigrants from Sicily. There was not much English spoke. When my friends would come over, my nanny would be like yelling at them in Italian. Nanny is grandmother in Sicilian. So I get that. I was almost embarrassed for people to come to my house at times.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like you feel alienated when you're younger because you're like, I don't want to be a part of this and everyone else is different. And then now you feel different because it's like some people, you know, are so close with their heritage and you feel ashamed that way sometimes too.
That's why we have to come up with this like happy medium of embracing your heritage through this garment, but yet make it you, 100% you and where you are now.
Like the vibe I kind of wanted was like hip, but also like slightly maybe formal-ish, you know? So I don't necessarily want that traditional Chinese sort of idea of what people wore. Like, you know, there's a lot of red involved and kind of want to stay away from that.
It's funny because you're saying no red, and the first thing that came to my head was red.
Yeah, because of the Chinese New Year. It's all about red.
Exactly.
Like, I want to flip the script, you know, play around with ideas.
I don't think this guy really knows what he wants.
I don't want someone to see me and think of that Chopstick song, you know, do-do-do-do-do.
He hates red, but red is the strongest color that would embrace his heritage. You could just picture it being done in a modern way, and it would be symbolizing the way that you've embraced your heritage, but you're doing it your way.
I thought of something very stereotypical rather than something more modern. So that's why maybe I said I wanted to get away from red.
Let's just see where it goes, because so some ideas floating around in my head right now that I think could incorporate this whole journey.
I feel like I trust Garo because we had a good discussion, and he really understood my upbringing and my sort of dissonance with my culture. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Trixie Little and the Evil Hate Monkey are two amazing acrobats that I've worked with for years. Hey, what's been going on?
Just some rehearsing.
So a big show coming up.
Yeah.
Big show.
Yeah, this is our first off-Broadway show, which is a pretty big deal to us, and it's a lot of pressure.
It's gonna look great with costumes.
I know, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little concerned. I'm like, oh God. Typical Trixie and Monkey behavior is that these costumes are going to have some kind of gadgetry and tricky things involved. When it comes to gadgets and mechanics and harnesses and puppetry and anything that has to do with pieces that need to function in a certain way, I turn it all to Gerald. He's my gadgets genius.
We're excited about these half and half puppets. It's like this vaudeville kind of thing where there'll be like a man on this side and I'll be me, but I'm wearing his jacket, so it's like goes exactly down the middle.
I get to build human-sized clown puppets, but they had to be removable and easy to work with in like like strenuous ways.
And then at the end, like, we really want them to die, like, dramatically.
Gerald's getting happy, I could tell.
Like, gory.
I had never made guts or blood or anything in a theatrical way. I was, like, definitely into it.
A lot of the movement, everything's gonna be based off of what we can do once we have this all.
It's gotta be big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's gotta work.
Coming up.
So I'm here for my fitting, and I have huge, not just high, huge expectations. I want my daughter to be like, whoa, what happened to my mom?
All right, here we go.
What's going on?
All right, let's get down to business. Sarah is throwing her daughter her 10th birthday party, and this is just like a chance for her to just make her happy and just inspire her. Sarah really wants to make up for all the pain that her daughter has been through. I really want Alexis to see her mom in a new way and to show her that things are going to be different. We're doing a hummingbird ensemble.
They're amazing. Like, they can fly in every single direction.
Little hovercrafts.
Yeah.
You're wanting more of like a 20s, like a silent movie star hummingbird outfit.
Sequinette is my muse in a lot of ways because she turns me onto things I wouldn't expect I would like.
Or more like Ziegfeld-ish.
Yes.
Okay.
Like not literal. Like
Yeah.
the headpiece
Totally.
could be like kind of like a cloche almost.
That's a great idea. A cloche is a hat. It began to come into fashion in the 20s. Cloche would be perfect because it really cups the head beautifully. It's like almost like a helmet type thing. Yeah. And then the beak could kind of trail to the side and have two like eyes. It's like a very couture version of what a hummingbird head hat would look like. Let's just think very artistic and a nod to the hummingbird and not be too literal about it. Right. Sarah's outfit is comprised of a number of pieces. The base is a pair of moleskin leggings. There'll also be a shrug that the wings are attached to. Over all of this will be a corset, and then to top it all off, she'll be wearing a hat that's cocked to the side. All right, let's get to it. Let's just take a look at what we're working with here. Lipstick just exploded everywhere. Trevor is a Chinese-American artist. He was born in China, but was brought up in America. And he has a real problem embracing his roots. So come on in. Let me show you what we have here.
I'm pretty excited. I want my outfit to represent me, not me as a Chinese American, not me as an American, not me as an artist, just me as me.
Let's just take it just like a step-by-step process. So no like big judgments yet.
All right.
We're just worrying about the fit, the cut, etc., etc.
Okay. It's pretty red. It's really red, yeah. It was like the super Chinese, like, New Year red. That's the red that I was like, no, I don't want.
Go ahead and try this on. And there's a black t-shirt back here for you to put on as well.
Okay.
That could be a part of your ensemble.
Okay.
Maybe, maybe not. So I'll leave you to it.
I don't want it to be completely Chinese because I'm not all Chinese.
Trevor, you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fitment-wise, it's a little tight on my...
All right, come on back. We'll work with you back here. He hated it. I just really wanted to push his boundaries. Noah, can you help me with this?
What do you think so far?
If this was it, I'd be, you know, not as satisfied as I would like to be. I am a little nervous because I didn't want him to spend all this time working on it and me not liking it. So I want to kind of nip it at the bud and let him know exactly how I feel. I don't think red really suits me. I was trying to make that clear last time I came in a little bit more.
And your point was taken.
Well, you know, you said you wanted something that was toned down, but we don't really tend to do subtle here.
You really have to push somebody really hard at first so that they might begin to see the light. Basically, the vision is this. The red is just to take you a little bit out of your comfort zone for a second.
I'm concerned about the red still.
The good thing was, in the back of my head, I knew that this jacket was not going to be red. A lot is going to be done to this jacket by the next time you see it, for sure.
Curtains. Guess who's here?
They've arrived. Trixie and Monkey are here for the first fitting of their puppet costumes.
Arm through. For the puppet outfit, I just used a hard styrofoam wig head, like underneath the mask and the wig.
Do you think that these will be like built into the costumey type part, I guess?
The head's tricky to figure out, like how the main part, you know, is getting the head and where it attaches to the shoulder, and it just has to be believable, but it also has to be safe for the acrobatics. Punch, 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 punch.
I want to make sure that the heads kind of like don't flop around too much and whatnot.
This is a little painful.
Uh-oh. That's a problem. I already see it's a problem. The heads for the puppets are made of styrofoam, and that's just not gonna cut it.
Yeah, like as soon as I lay on the ground here, it's like totally digging into my neck.
You guys are already getting hurt, and you're just trying it out the first time, so.
We realized that it wasn't gonna work, so I had to like kind of rethink it.
Bye.
Hang on, let me get these heads on. I really do think that creative problem solving is my biggest skill. So, Garo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use this to get the skulls out.
Cool.
For Trixie and Monkey.
Yeah.
Because it's much softer and squishier and like, it's more like a couch cushion. That way when they roll and tumble, it's just not really gonna hurt them.
Well, everything you're saying sounds good to me, so I'm just gonna let you finish it and then tear it to pieces.
Hooray! There's nothing better than that. I was always the weird kid that never really fit in. So I'm gonna try putting the Trixie head and wig on it, kind of make sure the shape is good. And then I'll show it to Papa Stitch. I was always happier just in my room drawing and whatnot.
Nice.
I just like to make things.
We don't want her to look too pretty. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, and
Like
push
that?
it further back on her head so she looks uglier.
Oh, that wig?
Yeah, so she's giving like lots of forehead.
There, how's that?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a lot better than this. Yeah.
She can smash her brains out. I wish we had the budget that she could just like squeeze her head.
And the eyes pop out?
And then would just like shoot across the room like the guts.
Right.
See?
That would be awesome.
You're contagious.
Oh. Now I guess it's on to guts and glory.
Cool. I think he's gonna need some longer, at least.
Yeah?
Even if you attach them to here to take less bulk away, like even if they just connected to these but went longer.
Okay.
And use some tulle, just because that, I don't know.
All right, it'll just fill it out a little faster. All right.
I came in today because I'm concerned about the color red. Garo really seemed to be pushing it.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Trevor's here.
How you doing?
How are you?
I don't want to identify myself fully as like Chinese because I'm Chinese American, I'm an artist. I have this silkscreen sort of thing going on, the fire escape. I've been viewing my artwork, he can understand who I am and my sort of perspective. I don't know, the idea of a city and wearing like your city on your back.
That's an incredible idea. This is good.
Cool.
This is really good, actually.
What was this originally? Was this
as a photo?
So we get to premiere them?
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
That's
on
great.
your very own canvas.
Excellent. I'm glad Trevor brought his art in today because we're going to use all of his artwork. We're going to do a silk screen, which is hints of red just popping through because his culture is bleeding through what he's experienced in America. Hey, Michael, you met Trevor?
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Good.
Michael is always in charge of all of my airbrushing. He's a genius when it comes to that.
How do you feel about this kind of blue?
That looks good. I like it.
See the way that when the red bleeds through that blue, it almost becomes a lot more neutral. See the core of that?
It looks almost grayish.
Yeah.
If you want to see it more grayed out, I mean, we could easily do that if you'd like.
This is what I'm thinking. Just imagine just like a slowly gradiating shade that's gonna come down. It's about like subtlety. It's just more about you're wearing your art on your body in a cool way. The next time you see this jacket, it will be looking much different than you see right now.
Cool.
Much, much, much different, okay?
So what are we gonna do with the organs?
I know you. You want to go the gory.
I don't want to use the word gore because to me, it's realism.
Not something like this. Or this. See, look, this squishes up.
I didn't really think that sequins and fabric and whatnot would look readable as guts on stage.
I'll give you a little bit of latex. You can have a little bit of latex, a little bit of intestine-y looking things, but
well, see, I can use that as a base, like inside, and then I can put some sparkle and some glitters and some sequins.
Done. Sarah is coming in for her first fitting on her hummingbird ensemble. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good. I came here to see what you got.
All right.
I know that Garo can make stuff just way over the top, and that's what I'm expecting. Something that's functional, but way over the top.
You have to keep an open mind here.
Okay.
It's in a very basic stage right now. She's very hard on herself about everything that's happened with her kids, so I really want to make this outfit special.
I want my daughter to be like, oh my God, Mom, oh my God, you know, something that she'll never forget.
All right, here we go.
This is like so not cool. So I'm here for my fitting, and I have huge, not just high, huge expectations. I want Alexis to be like, whoa, what happened to my mom?
All right, here we go.
Wow, okay. I was envisioning more fluttery, feathery, not really spandexy. I'm expecting color and feathers and just flamboyancy, and it's just so drab and so basic. I'm not feeling the whole hummingbird yet.
We have to start from the bottom up.
The whole reason behind this is to represent a huge coming of age for Alexis. I want to show her that there's so much more beauty in the future and that all the ugliness is behind us. I feel like a Coke bottle. Oh boy.
Are you
Okay,
good?
I'm good.
You ready for Garo?
I am.
She's not happy.
I'm having trouble breathing.
Well, This is a test lace, and this is taking away a lot of the stretch of the corset.
Okay.
This is something we just put in so that we can then go in and alter the corset if necessary. Gerald, could you bring in the headpiece, please? Go ahead and put that on her head.
I'm not really thrilled at the idea of like a shower cap look. Not really into that.
You have to experience a little bit of pain before you can experience visual pleasure in this land of Garo. People don't always have the vision that I do. That's why I respect their doubts.
This is a lot of disappointment all in one. Whew.
Well, next time you see it, it's gonna be gorgeous, I promise.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you or your daughter down. Thank you.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Thank you. I'm thinking, there's no way Alexis is gonna dig this. She's gonna be like, nice try, Mom.
That fitting was not fun, so let's get to work.
Sequinette and I are gonna go shopping for feathers for Sarah's hummingbird outfit. My favorite.
Good morning.
I love going shopping with Sequinette. What a beautiful day to buy feathers. Like looking at her, like it's obvious she understands fashion. When you go out shopping with her, you just know that it's her life.
I have this boa.
Yeah.
I've always been drawn to extreme fashion, taking like certain elements of style that have existed and mocking them. It's like, oh, we're inside my brain again. I had a very tough time in high school. I didn't get along with anyone, and I was really weird and awkward and shy and didn't have any friends and was terribly lonely and sad. Anyway, we should focus on...
I know, I get distracted easy.
I always knew that I wanted to live in New York because I really hated the Midwest. I couldn't wait to get out.
Do you think this one...
That's beautiful. I think this turquoise is gorgeous for a hummingbird. And maybe a little of that purple.
The purple, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
I would love to stay and look at feathers all day, but we need to go. I'm
we do.
getting itchy.
Okay.
Cute.
Have a good day.
Have a nice day.
Oh, look, it's the Chinese New Year party package. Just arrived.
Chinese New Year party package, if I ever saw one. The wrong size for the... What the... Yes! I don't want it.
Chinese wine always blows my mind. Chinese wine, never again until next time.
Noah, what do you think? Do you think we're going overboard? Do you think we're going too Chinese traditional?
Probably. Especially with this big bag of fortune cookies. But, you know, I mean, at the same time, I don't think, you know, we should completely forget about the Chinese New Year traditions.
Exactly.
I mean, it is a Chinese New Year party.
I invited my brother and my girlfriend, Lauren. I wanted them to be a part of this.
He is really artistic and creative, and there's just so much to learn from him.
What I want my brother to see in the terms of this jacket is to see me in the jacket, not my Chinese, not the American, like the brother, the friend, the artist. I want to reflect who I am rather than any sort of specific category.
I think he was nervous, maybe a little like doubtful of what he might get.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing,
How's it
man?
going?
Good to see ya.
Good to see you too.
We've been working really hard on it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see, definitely. I'm kind of geeked to
All
check
right.
it out.
Oh, this is something we do here.
Okay.
It's a really cool thing because when you see it, you're just gonna...
Okay.
It'll be more of a memorable thing.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm used to working more on my own pieces myself, but so that I guess that was a slight concern, but you know, I guess you have to really kind of let go sometimes and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Get nervous.
Yes.
Okay.
Down. There we go. You're in. Before I take the blindfold off, I just want to let you know I wanted you to be able to embrace your heritage But at the same time, I wanted to take it to another level, to another era, and not make it anything stereotypical. I hope he likes it. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
The blindfold comes off, and I'm hoping for this great reaction. And he's like, oh, cool.
It's kind of cool, yeah. It's like futuristic style. It's actually pretty rad, dude.
All right.
That's
That's good. That is good because you have not been happy the past couple of times you came in here.
Garo stuck with the red, but he came through and made it look good.
Yes, you like it? Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that's really rad. He did put me in a very uncomfortable situation, and I'm kind of coming to terms with that. Like, I'm coming into terms with, you know, who I am right now.
There was his family. There was his brother, who also experienced the same things as him growing up. And to see them partying together and throwing down together on the little mini dance floor that we created was just, that was awesome. I loved it.
He looked great in it, and it fit him really well, and I loved the colors. I loved, you know, it was totally his style, and seeing his own design on the piece was super cool.
I think Trevor is ever-changing, and definitely I think he's grown.
I just realized that I am who I am. No matter how you cut it, there's always gonna be that Chinese aspect of anything that comes out of me. So I need to love both sides of myself.
Sarah has been disappointed with her outfit so far, and I would be so sad to disappoint Alexis. One other added thing that I think would be really great, since it is the daughter's birthday party, I want to do a smaller version of the mother's headpiece, just cuter. It's for a 10-year-old. It's not going to be quite as like high fashion. Little hummingbird hat and her own set of wings that she's going to be able to fly around in, which I wish I had when I was her age. I would have had a great time with those.
So what are we gonna do for the reveal? Like, what are your ideas for that? Let's make her fly. It'll be fun.
Loads of fun.
We could do it, like, and we could do it safely.
All right.
Like, I mean, because they do it, like, in, like, plays, like Peter Pan does it, like all these other things.
Save the logistics of it for later when you're done with everything that we just spoke about, and then maybe we'll make that happen, okay?
How you feel?
I'm scared.
The puppets will be here. They're coming.
Okay.
This is the day of the performance, and we are late. The puppets are very complicated. There's so many mechanics. And we've tried to troubleshoot as much as we can, but you just never know how long something's gonna take. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. The scary thing is they're not even going to have a chance to try them out before they go on stage. Hey, guys.
Oh my God, they're here.
Oh, we made it.
Can we see it? Can we see it?
But I'm really thrilled to reveal Happy Love Chimp.
Oh, amazing.
Where's his other half?
Oh, I don't know. It might be in you. Introducing Miss Dixie Biggs.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God, gorgeous dress.
Okay, tricks. Let's get your jumpsuit on right there. I'll from this hanger somehow. Oh, good. The zipper's nice and easy.
Okay.
Good.
Bits of Velcro. Don't just hold the skirt in place.
Oh, that is so cute. I love that. It's a little easier if you twist them first, then stick them in. And then when you come out, it'll add more action because they'll unfurl.
Thank you guys so much.
You're the best.
All right. I'm in the audience, and I am watching it all unfold. One of the most complicated sections of their act is about to happen, and I hope it all works.
Everything came together and it totally worked. It was great.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel relieved and wonderful. Well, cheers to many more.
Many more, y'all.
Maybe. It's not like you make a conceptual hummingbird outfit every day of your life. So that's why you just never know how long something's gonna take. Sarah's coming first thing in the morning, and it is her reveal. So we will be here until late tonight for sure.
So, order dinner. I'll go make coffee.
Yeah. What has Gerald been doing? Stop it! No! Yeah, that type of movement. Sarah's here for her reveal today, and there's a lot riding on this. You know, it's her daughter Alexis's 10th birthday, and Sarah really wants to make this birthday a really happy memory that she'll take with her for the rest of her life. Let's just make it look really perfect in here, because this is really, it's for Sarah, but it's way more for Alexis, her daughter. The theme of Alexis's party is an enchanted forest. This is just so important. This is her 10th birthday. I just want her to love it from the second she sees it.
Thinking about all that Alexis has been through, I really want this to be something that she will remember forever, and she'll be like, you won't believe what my mom did. And I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out, but I guess we'll wait and see what happens.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing? Mwah.
Big hair.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
You look
right? They did
amazing.
amazing, just like, wow.
It is, as you should be.
I hope your outfit's that amazing.
Oh, it will be. I was tormented through the night, late last night, to make sure that it will meet all of you and Alexis's expectations.
All right. I'm really, really hoping that he gets the idea of the whole feather issue.
I'm gonna pull in one of my lovely assistants to help you into this. Kindle! Hey.
Hi.
Okay, let me know. I'll be
All right.
right on the other side of that curtain.
We'll see you
All
in a
right? I'll see you in a bit.
All right, are you ready?
I am. Okay. It's killing me.
Let's get started. Hey, Garo, we're ready for you.
Wow.
This is killing me.
I know it's killing you. All right, I'm tightening the top now.
That's good.
It's doable?
I'm still breathing, so we're good.
You are? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now you wish you could see what I can see.
I know.
Does that feel like comfortable?
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
Okay, now.
I think I have wings. Exciting.
The moment is approaching. I really, really, really wanted this to be over the top, spectacular. For you, and especially for your daughter, Alexis. So, here we go. So, here we go. Okay.
Wow. Yeah. It was amazing. Everything. Just the wings, the feathers, the headpiece. It's all like, wow. Oh my God. Wow. Look at that. I'm completely impressed.
Yes.
Look at the head. It doesn't look a shower cap anymore.
No.
Wow.
No. We wanted to make it as glamorous as a hummingbird's head could possibly be.
So impressed. Wow. It looks amazing.
We created your very own enchanted forest.
Awesome.
Sarah's daughter Alexis and her son, along with the rest of the family, are here today. And I really want this to be a magical beginning of a new part of their lives. So let me lead you to your perch where you'll be flapping your wings. So, we got her up into the swing, made sure she was comfortable and everything else. And then we snuck Alexis into the fitting room with me.
Garo.
When Alexis first came into the fitting room with me, she was very shy, but we immediately started to connect. I have a surprise for you. Stand in front of the mirror, and I'll go get it, okay?
Oh, that's cool.
You like it?
Yeah.
And here's the next surprise. Once I put the little hat on her and her wings, we were just bonding. Now look, you grab this with your hand. Grab this one with your hand over here, and now you can fly.
They were amazing and so colorful. I just couldn't believe it.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, good. Hey, guys. We all ready? Yes. All right. Kendall, come here. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. I was shocked. There's my little delicate baby hummingbird with her little feathers and her little headdress. And she was just so beautiful. Remember the hummingbirds we used to have in the garden? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm making it up to you. It's one big hummingbird.
My mom amazed me, and I was just like, oh, this is for my 10th birthday.
Happy Hummingbird Day.
I love you.
I love you too. Oh, big hummingbird hug.
Aw, I never saw hummingbird hugs before. Those are great.
Happy birthday, Lexi. Look at that.
This birthday is the best birthday I've had yet, and I just felt like my life was gonna change almost.
This celebration was a way of saying, we made it, we did it. You know, we did it as a team, and now we're a family.
I design clothes because it gives me the power to really help somebody transform themselves. When somebody is going through a rough patch in their life or need to turn the page and move on from something, that's where I feel like clothing can really affect that outlook. When they walk in the door and they need help, and they walk out the door and they're shining, then my mission is accomplished. And that's how fashion can definitely be transformative.